Hello all and welcome to another Cabinet Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for The Last Emperox, the third book in the Interdependency series by John Scalzi. Now, as you well know, I don't spoil books here, so I will talk about things in a general overarching way, and I will discuss basically Scalzi's writing style and whether or not you should read the book. So let's dive into it. The Last Emperox picks up exactly where the second book leaves off, so they build off of one another. Easy for me to say. While they're facing certain end, which is the crux of the book and almost of the series, because this events that get exacerbated in book 3 started in book 1. Those events, while being a looming ticking time bomb, are also secondary to the political bickering and the backfighting and the struggle for power that's going on in the book. A lot like what we're experiencing here and now with our own crisis that we're dealing with. There's a lot of political arranging and political, for lack of a better term, cockfighting going on, because they're trying to position themselves in the book to be the best possible situation for when this catastrophic situation comes to an end. It is a lot of political intrigue, and in that way it's a lot like the Expanse universe, and a cross between the Expanse and Game of Thrones, because there's power struggles and positioning of that nature. All the characters are justified in their reasoning in their own mind. Scalzi does a nice dance in doing this, and let me say that Scalzi also does a nice job in not doing the dialogue tags of he said, she said, I said, that kind of a thing. He leaves dialogues tags off as much as he can and lets it become natural, closer to natural speech. So in that way the book flows well, and the book makes you want to go through it. I have it on both my Kindle and Audible. I got both because, as you know, a lot of times when you buy the Kindle version, you get the Audible version either for free or for a reduced price. In this case, it was a reduced price. And I enjoy Will Wheaton's narrative, because Will Wheaton does narrate most of John Scalzi's books, and he does an amazing job. And the book ends, whether this is the end of the series or just another building block is yet to be said. I reached out to John Scalzi for comment. He said, the only thing he said was that he would never say no, but it did end the current contract he was under for that series. And I reached out to him via Twitter, but my dumb butt forgot to take a screenshot of it, so there you go. But the book is great. It'll leave you on the edge of your seat. It's a science fiction page turner. You're going to love it. You need to read it, but you need to start at the very first book, which I believe is The Collapsing Empire, I believe. I believe The Collapsing Empire is the first book. Scalzi does a great job in making his characters feel like a layered onion. Like, you peel back the layers, they may be scoundrels on top and scoundrels at the core, but other layers, you see the reasoning and their own justification. I'm not saying proper justification, but their own justification for what they do. He's a master at doing that, and it is a true joy to read. It is hard sci-fi in that a hard sci-fi fan will love it, but Scalzi is kind of the entry drug author to science fiction, because while it's hard sci-fi on one hand, he makes it easy to understand on the other hand. He makes it easy to pick up and know really huge terms that aren't fictionalized and then later explained. So there's no like real hard mathematical science going on. There is mathematical science going on in the background, but you don't see it come on stage for the reader to have to comprehend without it being very thoroughly and well explained. So he's a very much entry-level author. I recommend his Old Man War series and now the Interdependency series. His one-off stuff is really good too, but his series are where he shines, where he can build an ever-growing, ever-expanding world where you know things happen off stage, and the Interdependency is no different here. For me, it is a happy diversion, a fun time, and I give it 5 stars out of 5 on GoodReads. It's a read it, own it, love it. I will probably go through it again, just like I do every so often, the Old Man's War series, just so that if he comes up with another one, I can go back and listen and read however I listen or read, or listen and read however I choose to consume the content. So, without further ado, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. If YouTube is working that day, we all know YouTube doesn't like to work that day some days. So just check your subscription feeds. I hope everyone is having a fun time doing some reading and staying safe and saving lives. Until next time, happy reading, everybody. I'll see you again soon. And peace.